Month 3, let's see how I'm doing. 156 is the number to beat. $154.5. Wow. So I have actually lost about 1.5 pounds since Thanksgiving.
The question that's been on my mind recently is, have I used 1/4 of my resources? And I feel like I've definitely used 1/4 of my resources I started with, but I've also replenished with a considerable amount. And thus I think that I'm on track to do alright. To me it's more a question of, if I use up all my grains and whatnot this winter, then when summer comes around, will I have like staples, you know? I might be able to survive off vegetables and avocados, I guess. But I'd rather not have to. Believe it or not, I'm getting pretty sick of avocados. And persimmons, and apples, and pears. And tangerines, and oranges, and just about anything else that's basically become my staple of my diet. It seemed like it was going really slow and like it was going to take forever in the beginning, and I was like, holy cow, you're so long. And then like that, it's like 1/4 of the way done and it feels like it just jolted forward hugely. When I stop to think about what I'm doing, I would say that probably the first 1/4 is probably the second easiest 1/4 to do. I would think the last 1/4 would be the easiest, but then you either lost or you know you can hang on till the end. So psychologically in the first 1/4 it's kind of daunting not knowing you know, whether you're eating too much or like prepared. You don't know how many acorns does a person eat in a year, you know? At least the Indians would know. Okay, I've stored up my like pile of acorns and you know, that's about a year's worth. With me, I just keep gathering and gathering and gathering. And I don't know, is a garbage can enough? Is a pickle bucket enough? I have no idea. I'm entering into the second 1/4, in my opinion, would be the most difficult. I've eaten my way through like a reasonable amount of what I had from the store before Zap. It's going to be bad weather. I mean, it's still raining. I've had like 4 sunny days in the last maybe 3 weeks. And also there's just like less to eat out there, you know. All the apples are starting to run out, chestnuts are gone. Before I was kind of rationing my stores from pre-Zap world, and now I'm kind of rationing all the stuff that I hoarded up during the fall. I'm slightly ashamed to admit, for whatever reason, that I've underestimated my need for social activity. I always consider myself a fairly independent person who's slightly reclusive and totally happy being by himself. I have been feeling towards the end of the 3rd month some sort of depression, I believe. I just feel like there's no point to what I'm doing. I feel like there's no point to waking up in the day. I feel like I'm just gonna lay there and look at the walls. I just don't feel very happy quite a bit of the time. It's interesting, I'm not used to it. And I don't know if it's because of all the rain, just being alone so much, I don't know. It's never bothered me in the past. But somehow I think it is bothering me now. It's not only being alone like when I'm alone, but when I'm with other people I'm still isolated because of what I'm doing. I don't feel like I'm in the mindset they're in and I'm not doing what they're doing. So a lot of what people do when they sit around is like eat and drink and, you know, talk about their jobs or whatever. And for me it's just I can't associate at this point to day-to-day life of your average person. And it's not the same sitting around with people eating apples when everyone's having cheeseburgers. And besides all that, my mind is just off thinking about how I'm going to survive, and it's just not easy to relax when you don't know if you have enough food to last through the winter. But anyways, I made it through 3 months. I made it through 1/4 of 1 year. So we got 3 months down and 9 to go. Yeah, we'll see. Here comes winter. I'm on like the monkey diet. You just like go around in the trees and just grab whatever you can and eat it. Oh man.